Hey guys, Kev here, and I got an unboxing to do for you. I got two new Compoform items. Big shout out to Pluke over in the Compoform Facebook group. I got to pick these up out of the group, and I will show you my current Compoform collection. I only have two. I've owned a few more, but I've sold them. So the first one I ever got was this guy. This is the Argyle V1.1. Let me get some rubbing alcohol. I have some oil on my hands from the last review. I did an unexpected disassembly and got some oil on my fingers. So the Argyle V1.1, it has this laser treated titanium, I think, all over, or it could just be under there, but I think it's all over. And this one you kind of rotate down here. And you could do different things with it. I've seen a bunch of different tricks. I mainly go up, spin around, click back down, click down, spin around, click, that kind of thing. My hands are, again, oily and sweaty. And that's the problem with this item, is it's really not good for sweaty hands. And I have sweaty hands. So summer me, it's not a great item for that. I also got the Argyle V2 when I got this, which is a slider, two-piece construction like this, but no, this has a track and a little post. The V2 does not, and it's just a free-floating kind of slider type thing, like a magnet slider. And that just wasn't for me. The magnets were too weak. Then I got this guy. This is the Laugh Now, Cry Later coin. This is probably my favorite fidget item from Compoform. I love that, but this I can use all the time. And we have a track, cross track, and a little ball. This actually works as a top as well. And you see this laser treated titanium again. I've used the shit out of these and they show zero wear. And this one you pop up and you coin it down, right? You hit the corner and you coin it down. Now you can go up, down, left, right. You can do whatever you want. But this is the move right here. This is what this coin is great for. And it's why I absolutely love it. It's just one of the most satisfying fidgety feelings there is. So, laugh now, cry later. And then I got a click bar, which is just like this long and this wide. And it has little pieces in it that slide up and down. You have like 4 or 5 or 6 of them, I think. And one open spot. And you kind of click up. Click down, you can click one at a time, you can push them all at once, and it just wasn't for me. The material was in some kind of brass, and then it didn't give me satisfaction, so I sold it. So anyway, those are the Compoform items I have and have had. We got 2 new ones here, so let's flip this open. The 2 new ones are the Superbean V2 and the Allure Series slider, or basically the V3. And let's see. Looks like we got 3 items. Or no, we just have... Okay, never mind. Let's just see. Let's see what's here. Ooh, looky. So, if you're wondering why there's 3 chips and 2 items... It's because the last item I ordered when I got the coin, I did not get one of these chips. And these are supposed to come with each item, so it was kind of like they were making it up. I was just joking when I said I didn't get it, but I mean, it happened, but I wasn't like actually looking to get a replacement. But hey, it's cool with me. They are somehow magnetic, so like, I guess they're magnetized inside, so they will stick to a magnet, but they don't themselves magnetize, if that makes sense. It does, right? It makes sense. So anyway, I got 3 poker chips, which is cool. Put one here. Ivan Gostev is the designer from Compoform. Awesome dude. And let's see what we got. Okay, so this is going to be the Superbean V2, and I'm hoping, yes, it's small, and that's what I wanted. I thought the click bar was just a little too big, in my opinion, and that's kind of one of the things that turned me off. was that the size of it made it hard for me to just manipulate. Now this is called the Superbean because, I guess because it has two functions. I don't know. I think there was an item called the Bean, which was small, and it had like this, just one little section that could click back and forth. So this is called the Superbean because it's kind of like the bean on steroids. I think this is titanium. Yes, it is. So you have a clicker here. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Love it. Anything annoying, I love. People hate me for it, but I love it. Oh, you can just slide. Oh my goodness. Dude, it feels good, is all I can say. And then you have this part right here. Oh my God, they both work at the same time. So as you push this one, you're gonna click this one. And it, oh my God, yes. That, oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I still wish, like on the other click bar I had, I wish the individual magnets were clickier. Like, I wish when you slide these, they were clickier. But individually, they're not very clicky, right? But if you do all three, oh my Lord, that's annoying. Everybody in the world, I love it. And then you can take these out, obviously. You can see down here, you can pop this out of here. See if I can show you. Because I want to try something. I think you got to kind of get in between and pull up at the same time. Let's see if I can. Can't get it out. Maybe I gotta pull it up on an angle. Got it. Got it. So I just wanted to see what would happen if I just did one. Oh yeah, that's good. So the thing I love about, I have a 3D printed one, and I'm not kidding when I say I've been trying to find a high-end version of this because I really love it. And you'll see it's pretty similar. I think they've had this design for a while, and it just goes. If you're wondering where to get this, this is from 3DC Printings. They're an Etsy store. And I actually have a code, LeftyEDC. You'll get 20% off your order. And these are like $9. So you could get one of these for like $8 with my code. And as simple as it looks, it's amazing. It has 4 magnets in there. And then it has this one with a magnet. And it slides and clicks. And it's not like super hard to move the magnet around. This one might even be harder. But it just is satisfying to do this. Right? And that's what I've kind of been looking for in a high-end one. And this can kind of do that. It's essentially the same thing. It's just different layout. And then you have that clicker in the back going bananas. I love it. So I don't know. Do I want to keep these in or do I want to take them out? I don't know. Which way do they go in? Let's do this. We could just do 2 and see what happens. Ooh, yeah. So you can kind of do whatever you want. You can obviously add the third one back in. Also satisfying, but I don't know. I think I like it with either 1 or 2 best. It's a much louder click with all 3. That's fun. The back and forth with this one going on in the background. All right, I gotta stop. And it, guys, it's super lightweight and EDCable as well. Now, these aren't cheap. I think this guy was $210 shipped, maybe $215, something like that. And Compoform items aren't cheap, especially right now because he's a Russian maker, and getting him the money is hard, and there's just a lot of fees involved with using like crypto and stuff. So anyway, that's the Superbean. And then we have the Allure Series. Oh yes, that's sexy as all hell. Look at that. And I wanted this one because it matches my V1. Now I wanted the black one, but they had raffled off the black one already, so I wasn't able to win that one. Now when I say win, I mean, you know, win the chance to buy it. This one, again, you have these laser treated plates. See it down there. Laser treated titanium. And it is just impervious to like scratching up. It's crazy. Here's a size comparison. Obviously this is the inside, and then it pops on like that. And the Argyle V2 was cool. Same size and everything. You can actually use one of those plates as a centerpiece for this, I think. Or you can use it with one of these. I forget how it works. But the magnets were too weak. The cool thing about the V2 was you could flip it over any which way. It was magnetized on all sides. The way he stacked the magnets in there, you could do that, but it was weaker because of it. And that's what people didn't like, me included. So this is a stronger magnet version, and now, I will say, my fear was, again, with the sweaty hands, that I was going to have issues holding it. And it's kind of like that because, again, sweaty hand. My fingers are just gliding across it. You can see the way I oil these up is crazy. So we'll see, you know, once I clean my hands a little bit, because they're really oiled up right now. But it's definitely got stronger magnets. You can see there, it's still not like the strongest or anything. It'll, you know, I'd say it's a good strength, though. I wouldn't walk with these or anything. Let me see if I can get it to not swing past like that. Let's see if we can get it to just swing. It wants to swing past, which doesn't matter. Man, that's a really satisfying closure. Now, what it reminds me of is I recently got this from Fidget Things. And this is the tactile. This is in zirconium. And this one, he actually has a setup now where you can use all sides. This is not it. And you can set this up. You see the screws? You could take these apart, and then you could put a different tray in. He has these 3D printed trays that go in there. And this one's set up to be 3 by 2. So it goes up 3, right? There's 3 magnets, and then there's 2 side by side. This one's set up to go 4. And I guess, is it 4 by 2? This one will go over 1 and back. This one will go over 1 and back. So I assume that's 4 by 2, right? Or is it 3? Right, you can only do that. So I think it's 4 by 2, which is interesting. So you basically just get an extra click up. Right, I can go one more to the top there. Where this one just has those, and then it flips around. Now the magnets on these, on this one, are stronger. you can see how when it flips around, it's a little less loosey. Where this one, when it flips around, it wants to swing past it and then grip the magnet at the bottom. And I wonder if that's because, is it hanging on by one magnet? No, there's one there and one there. So it is two, but I guess because it's swinging from here, it just... Well, maybe it's just me kicking it too hard. Oh, it's my angle. Okay, because I'm holding it too vertical. If I hold it like this, it stops. This feels really good, guys. I love the size. That's kind of my thing with it, is I want the size to be good. And I really do like this size as well. You can really manipulate it well. This feels a little different. It feels more plastic-y. It's zirconium instead of titanium. But it feels a little more plasticky, like the finish. It just feels, I don't know how to explain that. It's also lighter because he has that tray in there and it's all milled out to fit that. This is a super fun fidget though. And you can set this one up to be like this one with the 4 and 3 setup. This one's just going to be the way it is, but that's what gives it the polished look. Like this looks great, and I love this product. If you see my review, I love it. Fidget Things kills it on this. And the fact that you can change it up makes it amazing, right? And I love this pattern on the Zerk, and it's cool. And you can buy these in individual plates when available, and you could go up to like 10 stacks on these. So, once I can, I might get another one to get at least 3 in there and have kind of a sandwich thing going on. And this is super fun to play with. Now, I will say there are times where it gets a little bit tied up. It gets to where I can't push it real easily. And I think it binds up because it just gets dirty or something in between the plates. I think that's normal. And maybe the more you use it, the less that'll happen. It'll wear a track on all sides or whatever. This one feels and looks to me a little more polished, right? Has that beautiful fingerprint pattern. This is called the Allure Illusion? Is it the Illusion pattern? Not sure. But it just has that beautiful look with the lasered titanium, and you cannot see a seam anywhere. Like the way he gets the magnets in there and then gets this plate on there is amazing. So it just has, I always say Compoform is like the Ferrari of fidgets. He just has this way of making things look so incredibly sexy, right? Here's the 3 right there, and then let's see if we can fit the 4th one in. And there's the Superbean. And they just look amazing. To me, it just feels really high-end, polished, right? And you do pay for it. I think this was around $250 or $280 or something. This one was like $300. This one was $280, I think, again. No, it was at $210. $210, sorry. And then this one was probably around the same. You're probably looking at, I forget what I paid, but I probably have about $1,000 worth of Compoform right here on the table for whatever that's worth, And then this, in Zerk, was $120 per plate. So I paid $240 in zirconium with this. So I did take this on a walk once and I dropped it, and that's why it's a little more beat up than these, because I haven't dropped them. And let me zoom out. And this I would walk with, and I have, and I've dropped it actually and beat up the edge a little bit, but I think it's kind of worn in again. I'm not afraid to walk with this because it's on a track, right? This, not afraid to walk because it's on a track. I've never had it just pop off and have this piece go flying or anything. If it pops off, it catches and it's fine. And as you get used to it, you know, the less that likelihood is. I tried walking with this, and again, this is a free-floating slider. That's the difference. And I dropped one, you know. I was doing whatever I was doing, and I, you know, pushed one off. Now I can't push one up like that, right? And that could happen with this. This I would walk with all day, right? There's no reason not to walk with this. This I would not. This is not going to be a walking item. And you know what? I always wanted the V2 to just have stronger magnets, and that's essentially what this is. Do I almost wish like maybe they were still even a little bit stronger? Kind of, because you can see how it's slinging around there at the bottom. And I think that's just going to be a matter of me learning or bumping it or whatever. And honestly, it doesn't pass it. It just kind of goes out and then swings around and comes back, and it's fine. And that sound, guys, that's the addicting thing. That's the fun thing here for me. And we could ladder back up, ladder up to here. Oh, man. And I love this two-tone blue on black look. That looks just sexy. So I'm very glad I was lucky enough to... Oh, can I do the trigger pull on this one? Shout out to Pluke. Can I do the trigger pull? Oh. Flip it over and try this. Yes, trigger pull. That's the trigger pull, guys, where you go like this. You could do it with this one. So, flip it over. I love the trigger pull. So you can kind of do it with this one. It's not as intuitive. It's harder to kind of re-grip after you pop it. But you can, there you go. You can do it. That's cool. And then you can do all your ladder moves, which is basically what I'm here for on this, is the ladder. Love me some ladder. So yeah, it'll be some getting used to on the slippery side of it, right? But I had to do that with this, and I've kind of mastered it. You know, I'll put it away for a little bit, honestly. Like, if it gets a little too sweaty, I'll just pull the other fidget out in my pocket. Because, you know, you got to rock 2 fidgets a day in your pockets. And I'll use that for a little bit, and then I'll switch back. Or I'll try to just hit the edges, you know, and hit it by the edge instead of trying to guide it with the top, you know. And I could probably do that with this, too. Just push from the bottom here, you know. So I'm going to spend some time with these, and I'll probably do a full review once I am dialed in. But I got to say, for being brand new Compoform items to me, I'm really happy with them. Because usually, speaking of these two, usually I get them and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like this. And I kind of poo-poo it. And then I come back, you know, 2 days later, I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. I kind of already feel that way about these. They're not, you know, right now I still like the other two, I think, a little better. But let me spend some time with these and we'll see where we're at. So anyway, that's it. Some new Compoform items. The the Allure Series, or infamously known as the Argyle V3, illusion free-floating slider. And then you have the Superbean, which I am just over the moon about this one. Love this one. I just love that it clicks where you're clicking. Like, you're sliding this and the other one clicks. Oh, it's so good. So, and I love the little lanyard, actually. So, I love you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Are these for you? Are you going to try to get these? This was, I think, some of the last ones in the batch that Pluke had. So, you know, I got lucky to get the chance to buy. But there's more stuff coming always from Compoform. And shout out to Ivan over in Russia, dude. I hope you're hanging in there. I know it's rough right now. You know, I know a lot of people watching this are probably like, fuck Russia, right? Like, yeah, fuck Russia. But Ivan is just a dude in Russia trying to survive, and this is his craft. He's an artist. So hopefully he can support his family, and I will happily contribute to that. So I'm going to keep trying to get Compoform items, and he just keeps making amazing products. So I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.